Domas, we watched you guys like fall way behind at home and then finally catch up, and now you're 500 at home again. Just how good is it that you guys are figuring out that aspect of this season, how to control home court and take care of business?
It feels good. We love playing here at home, especially in front of our fans. And I mean, you guys hear it. It's a blast for us. I bet it is for them too.
Domas, just what do you think about the way you guys have turned things around, particularly at home overall? I mean, you guys have been able to turn the whole overall record around, but the home court had been kind of a bugaboo.
It feels great. It feels great. We're just out there trying to play together. How many assists we have? I think we had a lot again, and the ball's moving. Guys have confidence. Guys are knocking down shots. Keon's doing celebrations, so it's good. It's working.
Domas, your three-point shooting this year has been so impressive, and lately the numbers are just kind of off the charts. What you talk about the work you put in to improve in that area, and what it can do for your team and your offense if you can knock those down.
Obviously, it's going to open up. It's going to open up the court, for my teammates, make it easier for them on other things. I might pop, and the big might come out, and Fox has even more room. So any way I can help the team, I'm going to do it.
Is the process of improving? Can you speak to that?
Yeah, it's something I've been working on ever since I started playing on basketball. Sometimes it doesn't happen overnight. You got to keep doing it one summer, another off season, and you just hope that at one point you're just going to break through. And so far this year, it's been going in. So I just got to keep sticking with it. And shooting with confidence.
Domas, yesterday you got honored by Gonzaga, your number being retired there. Did that ceremony have anything to do with your performance tonight, just how well you played?
I'm going to come out and fight every game, but it was awesome, a lot of great emotions, saw a lot of people I love, so it was definitely a great day.
Domas, you mentioned Keon. Both you and he are some of the best three-point shooters percentage-wise in the league right now. But with his growth specifically, it seems like the last year of his life has probably been a whirlwind for him. But just what have you seen from his development into the player that he is now for you guys?
It's great. With Keon, his confidence has always been off the charts, since the beginning, since I remember when I got traded here and I went summer league and saw him. That confidence has stayed. We see it every game. They're not easy threes. He's shooting some tough ones too, and he's guarding the best players on every team. And he stays ready. So he's doing what he has to do. And we're proud of him.
Domas, Doug talked pregame about not putting a face to your opponent, right? Just coming out and playing the same way, whether it's the Celtics or the Wizards. How do you guys feel you guys have grown in that area, and what does a performance like tonight say about that?
Tonight was a test for us. Previously in our history, we've lost against teams with not the best record, and tonight we came in, we took care of business, and we can add it to our record.
What is it? How special is it when you go up against Valanciunas and you kind of see he has a season high against y'all tonight?
It's awesome. He's tough. He's really tough. You guys know from last year. He's a great player, but he's been like a big brother to me, a mentor since I got in the league, and even way back before the league. So it's awesome to have him here.
And then looking back to last night, as you just talked about a second ago, just for you being this basketball life, or your father, starting at such a young age, what did Gonzaga kind of mean to you in your development and the player you are today?
It meant everything. I always say I wouldn't be where I am today in my personal life and my career, if it wasn't for my time in Gonzaga. I thought I had work ethic, but they really pushed me. They taught me to be a professional and work even harder. They were always there supporting me whenever I needed, and that really helped me take the next step in my career.
Everyone, thanks so
Thank you,
much.
guys.
We got Keon next.
Hey, Keon, you obviously had it kind of falling there in that second half from the perimeter. Can you just kind of tell us what that was like? And it looked like you added a little celebratory move when the ball went down.
Yeah, it feels good when where we at? Oh yeah, it feels good when shots are falling. Obviously, especially when it's within the offense, and then I think when you're at that point where you're hot and it's kind of like just feed the hot hand. That always feels good, but I just try to keep it going.
Keon, it looked like there in the third or fourth quarter you took a bad step again. Just where is the ankle? How are you feeling? And what does that mean for the next couple of days for you?
I'm fine. It's nothing. Just a little ice and I'll be ready. Yeah, that's it.
Keon, De'Aaron Fox and Doug Christie have both talked about playing with joy, and you seem to be an example of that with how you're playing recently. I'm sure the last year of your life has been a whirlwind with everything going on, but I guess how much joy are you playing with right now, and how much fun are you having just with your journey to this point?
That's a good question. I really just be chilling for real. I just be chilling. And then, when I'm out on the court, I'm just playing basketball and, trying to make the right plays. And I think the joy just comes within. I mean, everyone, we've been playing basketball for so long. So, with how we've been playing lately, it's contagious with the wins, just how we've come together as one. So, it's definitely easy, when you're coming in the gym, you're having fun, you're smiling, everyone's just having a good time around the gym. So, I think that helps, when you're winning.
Keon, you guys, your 3-point shooting in recent weeks has been, a lot better as a group. How important is that to what you guys do? And also, if you could speak specifically to Domas shooting the 3 as well as he has this year, and how big that is for what you guys do offensively.
For sure, 3-point shooting, is the kind of the staple around the league now. So I think us shooting at a good clip is definitely important for us. I mean, you obviously have guys who can go get it on their own, but I mean, if you're not making shots, it makes it a little harder for them because teams will kind of help off you. So if we're shooting it good, I mean, that's kind of my whole mindset, at least personally for me. I just want to shoot the ball as best as I can to give guys, as much space as they need, or whoever's guarding me to be like, I don't want to help off him or whatever. So, I think the good shooting definitely just makes everything easier, the spacing and whatnot. And I think Domas, I think from when Mike said he wanted him to shoot more threes, he's done that now and he's knocking it down at a great clip. So that's definitely big for us because, that's kind of the league now. So, his game is, a lot inside, but for him to be able to step out and knock that down, that adds another, look to our team. So that's definitely huge for us.
Keon, 13 assists for De'Aaron Fox tonight. This is the second game in a row where maybe he's not scoring at the level that we've come to expect from him, but he's making different winning plays and having different impacts on the game. What is that like from your star player when if he has an off night, he's still impactful in so many ways?
It's great. I don't even know if you could say he had an off night. Not saying that you were trying to say that, but if like you said, he isn't having a scoring night, to be able to find the right people and, get the ball to where it needs to be. I think that's big, and you kind of just lean on one another. I mean, if it's not your night to go score, 30 or whatever it is, I mean, if the next guy's doing it, you just do whatever else there is to help the team win. So, tonight it just, happened for him to be, passing the ball and, getting the ball to where it needed to be. And, it helped us get this win.
Keon, obviously the fans support this team kind of through thick and thin, but obviously with everything you guys have been through this season, what does it mean to you specifically as well as to the team? Just all the support from the fans, night in, night out, they seem to show up every night.
It means a lot. I think I've said it before. When you go to other arenas or other cities, their fans aren't as impactful as ours. We, regardless to what the score is, if we make a run, the crowd is always in it. You go other places and the crowds aren't as loud. So for us, that's huge. That's another energy booster that we use. So definitely want to take the home court advantage. And for the team, you just kind of roll with that. We're already gonna try to juice ourselves up, within the game. So with the fans, that definitely makes it easier.
Keon, whether you're starting or whether you're coming off the bench, you seem every time you come in the game to bring just an infectious kind of energy and really raises the level of everybody around you. How important is that for you? And are you conscious of that? Like, you have to bring that level of passion and energy when you come out there. How important is that for you?
I don't know. I mean, like I said before, I really just be chilling. I don't know. I just kind of go out there and do my job, whenever – when I'm on the sideline, I'm just watching, seeing what's going on. Then when I go in, I know what our game plan is and, what we're trying to execute. So, and I'm just trying to do that at the highest level I can to help me and my teammates, whether it's communicating, whatever it is, just trying to help. So, and my mindset is always, just stay ready and, just do what's asked of you. And then, that I truly think everything takes care of itself. So I never worry about anything, the preparation has already been there. So I don't go into anything worrying about whatever, if I'm having a bad game or whatever. Not really tripping on that either. I think that's when you lean on your teammates to kind of pick you up or whatever. So just staying even keel. Yep.
Congratulations to DeMar for getting 29th all-time in the NBA in scoring. That is that's special. If you pass Allen Iverson in anything, you're doing something. So, to my man, much respect. DeMar is what a pro is all about. This was a professional win, I thought, and that's kind of how I address a team before the game, is just the ability to be a pro and handle your business. You go out and, as I talked to you guys before the game, it's faceless. It's about you. It's about your process of play to play, night to night, and being about your business. And to those guys in that locker room, I say massive respect.
Doug, Keon was just here, and he kept saying, I really just be chilling. And it does seem to be Keon, like, in a nutshell. He goes out there, just drops in 18 points on 6 of 8 from 3 or whatever it was. Just how impressive is it, the way he just goes out there and just, it's so instinctual in what he's doing?
Yeah, he just be chilling. Keon is, I've told you guys before, like, he has things that you don't teach. There's instincts and timing and different things on defense. He's found his way and found his shot, and shooting is it comes and goes, but he continues to hone it. He continues to work on it. And I try to just give him the confidence that shoot the basketball. If you're open, we trust you. We watch you do your work, so we know that if someone's going to shoot it, you're one of our best guys. Let that thing fly. And then defensively, he takes on the toughest opponent. So I have a massive amount of respect for what Keon brings to us and what he means to our team.
Hey, Doug, you keep on preaching over here, doing well, being well, or protecting home court since you've been in your tenure. Now back to 500 back at here at home. Just how do you feel like the team has responded to that message?
I mean, the record obviously is not where we want it, but I think that whenever you take pride and love something up with your heart, you can feel it. And that's really all it's about for our fans, is like, you can feel the vibe in the building. You can feel the energy in the building. And these guys come here to, in essence, put on the show. That's what they're here to do. And there isn't no right or wrong. It's, are you doing it the right way? Are you playing for each other? And if you're doing that, we live with the results. And I know one thing about our fans, they respect the hell out of that. And that's what they've been doing. Now, the byproduct that it has been winning. It won't always be that. But when they walk off the floor, I want the fans to understand that these guys come and they play with their heart.
Speaking of that atmosphere out there, when Malik kind of punctuated the win with that windmill, I think you were the first one. Almost met him at midcourt. I mean, just the joy that you talked about, kind of with this team, kind of reaching a crescendo all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Just how much do you think that's kind of been infectious for you guys?
It's big time, because I've always thought that a home court, you have to learn how to use it. And we never really understood how to vibe with our fans to our advantage. And part of that is like I've been in that situation, and I know that when you get the opportunity to do that, you do that. And they're going to give it up to you. So those type of moments, I'm excited for them. I'm for the fans, but even like my guys, I'm like super excited because I know like it means everything to the players. They're playing hard, they're working together, they're doing all the things that we're asking of them, and then the fans come out and they support them, and that really it means everything.
DC, we know De'Aaron Fox can score. This is back-to-back games where he hasn't really had to or hasn't had the scoring nights that we've come used to, but a 13-assist night tonight, made some big winning plays against Houston defensively, especially in the fourth quarter. How valuable is it to have a star that can go beyond just putting the ball in the bucket, and when he's having a quote-unquote off night, he can impact the game in other ways?
You know, I told you guys before the game, like, in my opinion, this isn't an off night for De'Aaron because scoring isn't everything in basketball. Like, this guy is like, he's like that. And the fact that he can affect the game without putting the ball in the bucket all the time is next level, man. Like, he's drawing people, finding people. And then guess what? On the night when it clicks, you're going to be like, damn. And like, I am super, super excited and proud of him, man. Like, how he goes about his business. There are times where I'm like, you want this play? He's like, nah, my man's rolling. Let's rock with it. And I'm like, okay. Like, that's maturation. That's leadership. I'm here to win the ball game. I'm not here to be whatever everyone thinks I need to be. And that, to me, is everything. To watch him go on the journey and then to be on the journey with him. Like, this is probably, it sounds weird, but one of his better games. Like, he controlled the game in a way that the stats don't indicate, and that's big time. Yeah.
Doug Domas, his three-point shooting this year has been, so impressive in terms of efficiency, volume is up, all those things. And I know you're familiar with the process in terms of like how he got here. I wonder if you can speak to that, and also just what a game changer like it can be for the group to have that as part of what you do offensively.
Yeah, working with Domas these last 3 summers, just watching him go about his business, like working through it with him, talking through it with him, up at early mornings, late nights in the gym. Like, it's really impressive, not necessarily the outcome, but the confidence that you see in him. Like, I want him to shoot the ball, he shoots the ball. Now all of a sudden the pump fake comes in. Like, he's reading the game, which is crazy because he's an all-NBA player, but it's almost like it's slowed down even more, which is out of control. But, yeah, to say proud of Domas, proud of and for him, because he's a special player, and I think that the world is beginning to see what he brings to the game and the talents that we get to watch, but also his teammates get to feed off of, because he's not a selfish player. So big time stuff from him, man. Like, he's shooting that thing.
Coach DC, you had 7 points late in the third quarter from that bench until Keon came in and hit a couple of threes, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Are you a little concerned about that when even though he was able to to pull away production wise, about other players getting involved? I know Kevin didn't have the night that he wanted to have, but did that stay in your mind when you had those type of issues?
No, I mean, Kevin is important for us, and Kevin is going to make shots. It's as simple as that. Like, he's going to get opportunity, and when he does, it's going to fall. And when it falls, it's going to help us in ways that we probably can't even see right now. But, yeah, you want your bench to have production, and some nights it's going to be one player like Keon, and some nights it's going to be a couple players, meaning Keon defensively locks some people down, gets some steals, it hits free throws, and Kevin gets 5 threes. Like, it's just, it's a timing thing. It's a confidence thing. It's all those. The basketball is just like that. It's a game of ebbs and flows. And for me, like, do you worry I would probably worry about a lot of things, but they'll be just fine. I got the utmost confidence in Kevin, and I know that he's going to get in the gym and continue to stay in the gym the way that he does and shoot that thing until it's right.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Josh.
appreciate y'all.